Hey everyone, welcome back to another PSA submission and personal collection pretty much edition. A quick recap is that I just finished the Front Row Card Show in Vegas. I vended there for the first time, had a really good time, had a lot of pickups and sales. As you can see, I'm just sharing a lot of the photos of what I took of some of the big transactions that were made. A big recap was that I sold over 20K worth of stuff. A lot of it was sealed products. A lot of it, most of it was slabs. I got some slab buyouts, and I also got a lot of I sold a lot of graded cards and singles as well. And the second part of the video, I'm gonna do a small what I'm submitted to PSA, and it's that pile here. And a lot of my pickups, this is a huge pile of stuff, slab singles, even magic cards that I'm just gonna show. The first thing we have is a stack of magic cards that I've been just buying recently. This is kind of I like playing Commander, and a lot of these cards were banned recently, and the prices are so low for them, so I decided I would just pick up a bunch. But yeah, very cool. These mana crypts used to be like $200 to $300. Now they're less than that, like $100 now. So if you play Magic, then it's something that I kind of like doing and playing with my friends. But now getting to the exciting part is the Pokemon cards. Some of these I actually have for sale, but some of them are into the ones with the price stickers are actually what I have for sale that I picked up at Front Row, or I picked up recently. And the rest are personal collection editions. This one I actually got from someone during the trade night. Was able to snag one for around $280. Since I'm not collecting the entire Master Ball set, I'm gonna just try to resell this one, but it's still a really nice card. Yeah, someone graded this earlier as it's in the 90 million range. Next one, Leafeon. I got this at one of my recent shows that I do locally. Still very cool. If you didn't know, the price spiked really high. Some people are listing at $650. I decided to list at $625. The Umbreon is really hard to get now. And look at this card. This is one of the really bad cards. I'm like, how did this get graded with all these corners and everything? But something very nice that I'm also selling off. I actually got 2 of these from a guy that I met from the trade night at Front Row. Yeah, very nice. This thing has a swirl right here, but it's a PSA 1. It's pretty battered, but people still like this and want this, so it's a Grail card, but in a PSA 1, it's still very popular. Now, the rest are my personal collection editions. This one I got from a show. This is the Lugia Pop Series. Very cool art on this one. Probably one of the better arts. I got it in 8.5. PSA doesn't have it 8.5's that common, so getting it in a Beckett is okay. Even though eventually, once I get a PSA 1, I'll probably sell this one off, since I am mostly a PSA collector. A very cool one. I never owned this base set Charizard from the Japanese set, but now I have it in a 1. Very cool. Got this for around, I think, a couple $100. Another one. Guess what this card is? I'm keeping one for myself and selling the other one. This one's also very beat up, but it has the only reason why I'm keeping this one is that it has a swirl by its mouth. This one has a swirl by its wing, but oh my gosh, that's just very cool in general. Just something I kind of like for my own collection, because I do like Charizards and I do like Lugias a lot. Next card. I got this from one of my friends. I think I'm just gonna add this in the collection. This is sitting at around $725 for a really long time. $725 to $750 range. It's only recently going back up to $850. So it's one of my cards I really like. It used to be kind of one of those Grail cards you want to collect back in the pandemic. So I'm just trying to get more of these before they really go up. There was a lot of Hidden Fates printed, but it's one of the most popular sets of all time. Also, I'm picking up Dark Charizards, kind of in any grade. I regret selling all my older ones, but I do feel like once the new Team Rocket set comes out, this Dark Charizard will go up a lot. Because people will want those, and it's kind of like a spec play of mine. I'm not going to resell this one until a lot later, but because I have one in my personal collection already, but this one's still very cool. Yeah, one of my favorite cards for sure. Next one, I got this one, they were sitting on eBay for like 80-90 bucks. And now, following the increases in price for the English one to like 1,000 for PSA 10, these are following suit now. They're like heading to 160, 170 now. So I was happy to get this for very cheap back in the day. Like I got this maybe like just 2 or 3 weeks ago, but now they're spiking. I have a total of 6 of them now. Umbreon GX, very cool, shiny. I got this in, I think one of my returns. I'm finally just adding it to my personal collection. This guy, oh my gosh, so expensive now. I had another one, I sold it. This one I'm keeping because I think, yeah, they're sequential certifications. Very cool to keep in mind. Like I have another binder full of just Umbreons, Lugias, and Mews and Mewtwo's, like some random stuff that I like. Charizard, this one's from the Dragon set. I think it's a secret rare too. It's a 7, but I don't care. I got this, I bought this raw from someone, and they gave me a good deal on it, and I graded it. Got a 7, adding it to my collection. Like, it doesn't look like a normal Charizard. It looks kind of, like, fierce. Next one, I did a collection buy from someone, and they had all of these, like, all the trios and everything. I'm keeping one of them, because there's the Charmander, and I like Charizard and Charmanders. I also have the non-holo version in a 10. So very cool. I also didn't have this in my collection, but now I do. English, Reshiram and Charizard GX. I have a bunch of these in Japanese. I had a bunch of them in Japanese. I don't have this in Japanese. I was able to get this for like maybe $20, so I'm very happy with it. Very cheap card, but I mean, it's a Charizard I don't have in 10, so why not? And this one, I tried to grade a lot of these, and I kept getting 9s. I'm very happy to get this one in a 10. Bought this off someone for around like 90% market, so that was okay. Now some of the bigger cards that's coming up, I'm keeping in my personal collection. I got a Shining Steelix at front row. This is my second 10 for the Shining set. I actually have the Shining Charizard in a 10, so getting this in a 10 is very, very nice. It's very pristine too. You can see with my circle lights, like it's very, very pretty good condition card. That's one of the older certs. I even put it in a silver graded card. It looks phenomenal. Next card, Lugia V. Got this from a friend. I feel bad because I kept reselling them. I kept one, but I kept reselling all my other ones. And now I'm just gonna keep holding on to them. It's like I got this for like maybe, let me see. I got this for 700, like 90% of 700. So let's say 640. Last solds on eBay are like 750 now. So they're going up, and it's like about time they're going up, right? Another one. This is a non-holo Quapolis Umbreon. I just really like the art. It has the moon in the back. Like every Umbreon has a moon in it, it seems. One of the e-reader cards. This is very hard to get. I was able to get this for 350 at Front Row Card Show. Very, very happy to get this. And this is actually one of my most recent additions. One of my friends got this is the Skyridge one, also in non-holo, also non e-reader. But he gave this to me for around like 400, 500 bucks. So it was like, it's like a match made in heaven. I even put in black rated cards, and yeah, just Umbreon's so popular. I can see any Umbreon that you have. Like, you know, the Umbreon Gold Star from Celebrations, it used to be only $50 in a PSA 10. It hit 200 already now, like recently. It was sitting at $50 for the longest time. I was selling them for $50, and now they're 200. It's just crazy. So getting these vintage ones, these WotC era ones in 10s are just, it's just huge for me. I had this in a 9 as well, but I sold it for like 800. Now I kind of regret it since I have the matching one. But still, like getting these in 10s, it's really hard to find these. So I'm very happy to get these. Next couple of cards are the big ones. I don't know if you can tell what this is already, but it's a Legendary Collection box topper Charizard in a 6. I don't care that it's a 6. It's just beautiful, and I'm adding it to like my oversized collection because I have an oversized pack, and now I have this. I actually want to get like the base set pack and everything, but like these stack with the pack, the new pack holders. So yeah, very cool. Got this around like I think 200 bucks, or actually no, I got this for a little bit more. This one was around 200, 300 bucks. Charizard in the reverse, and it's like the holo is so cool, and it's like a see-through card. Very, very nice. PSA 9. Like, I don't care if it's a 9 or a 6. It's just like if I ever get like a 7, 8 or anything, I mean, or a higher grade for any of these, then I'll replace it. But for now, I'm just really happy adding these in my collection. Yeah, like one of my vendor friends actually said today, or not today, but like this weekend, that I have a really big PC, and a lot of vendors try to hold very little to none in their PC, so that they can keep cycling through cards and like treat it as a business and everything. But I'm like, I'm a business, but I'm also like a collector too. Doing the vendor stuff is just a part-time for fun thing. It's a way to kind of like increase your collection without spending all that money and like kind of losing money, you know. Now, getting to the good part. This is my PSA submission. First up, Charizard EX. I don't know if you've all seen how crazy this card's been in the last couple of months. It's like a 500 in PSA 10 now. I got this from someone, and I don't know. I think I can get a 10. It might not, but I'm going to take the gamble on it. Same thing with this Gardevoir. Very hard to get in a 10, but if you get a 10, it's like significant rewards. I picked up some of these from someone I knew who was selling them after ripping boxes. Very, very nice. I mean, it's not Master Balls, but it's still very, very cool. Umbreon EX. The thing is, I submitted some of these to Beckett, trying to get black labels, like even these lowly cards. But even if you get a black label, you can significantly gain on them. EVSIR, the reason why I have it like this is that if I get sequentials, then I'll be very happy with it. Yeah, these EVs, like I think this is going to come out as a promo, but this one is still like you need to open it in a pack in English for Prismatic Evolutions. I got 2 Jolteons. I actually have 3, but one of them I'm going to try to submit to Beckett for a black label. Japanese cards are definitely worth it. Ceruledge, very, very cool Pokemon. Like everyone likes Ceruledge for some reason. It's like a Pokemon that's almost like a Jedi. It has Psyblades. It's like, imagine Psylocke or any of those like cool characters that have swords. Like this is the Pokemon that has swords. A lot of people like Ceruledge for some reason. That's why it's like a $40 card in full art, and definitely worth grading this one too. Umbreon again. I just had this Umbreon because it's next to this Espeon. But what's different about this Espeon is that it's a Master Ball. Sylveon as well. Definitely when you get those Master Balls, especially EVs, grade them. Another Umbreon stuck there just because I like sequentials. Mewtwo Master Ball. Very cool. I haven't gotten a 9 yet, I think, on a Mewtwo Master Ball. So let's keep that streak going. Iron Crown, the Cobalion. Kind of cool art. I like the blue. Like, blue's my favorite color. It has like the moon in the background, even though it's like in cyberspace or something. Got 2 Master Balls here. The Kadabra, which Kadabra is just like an awesome card. It's an awesome Pokemon that hasn't been printed in forever. Like ever since, yeah, that whole issue with that magician. Milotic, it's just like, to me, it's Generation 3 Gyarados. Very, very cool Pokemon. And I actually got a stack of like 25 of these, and I picked out the best 3 from one of the vendors in the recent shows. So very, very cool. The art's just cool. It's Komiya. Komiya does like a lot of interesting art for Pokemon. People like them simply because it's kind of like dopey, and it's like he has his own style, which is really nice. Yeah, this Snorlax, what is it eating? It's eating the I forgot what it's called. Is it called Tango? I forgot what it's called. the Japanese, oh, it's called dango, I think. The little Japanese treats that I actually had in Japan recently too. So Eevee and Snorlax are like munching on it. Very, very cool. I got, and yeah, I got like 24 of them, and a lot of them were off center, and these seem pretty good. But yeah, another submission. I'm waiting for one to get back that has a lot of terrestrial. But I mean, yeah, the prismatic evolutions. Ooh, I've been seeing. Actually, another treat. Give me 1 second. This is something I just got at the show. This is a Master Ball English Umbreon. Who else thinks that this thing will go up? I actually feel like my 400, like it's going last sold on TCG, put it for like $400, and I feel like it's gonna be even more like later on in the future, because it's actually very, very hard to pull. So this one I'm not grading. It's like not the best centering, which is very unfortunate. And I've realized I've seen a lot of single cards of prismatic, because like it is release weekend for prismatic, right? There were a lot of people who trying to sell everything off before it gets dipped, right? Because they didn't print enough, but they're gonna be releasing a lot of waves of them and reprinting the hell out of them. So you might see this price go down a lot. So which is why this price is very suppressed. But it is a Master Ball. It's very good looking. I'm gonna try to see if I can sell it raw this weekend. But yeah, small little treat. The art's really good for it too. But Umbreon's just like really up there. Yeah, but thank you all for listening. I'm gonna do Collecticon March. I think it's March 1st. So that's coming up soon. So I'm trying to stock up on a lot of inventory for selling. Gonna do a lot of buying. Like from front row, I had like 20K in revenue, so I'm gonna try to buy a lot of cards with that money, and the rest kind of like these just stay in my personal collection. I still have a very big personal collection that I can like pick from. Like if I don't have enough to sell, I'll probably take this Umbreon out. But for now, they're gonna stay quietly hidden. Yeah, but thank you all so much for listening to my rant. If you like playing Magic and if you like playing Magic and you like collecting Pokemon, then let me know. It's kind of cool. But yeah, see y'all next time, and I'll have a PSA return video probably coming out right after this one. But another PSA return's coming back maybe in a couple weeks. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thank you all and have a nice day.